You're watching a segment of The Splash, Greater West Bloomfield's news magazine show. Hello and welcome back to The Splash. I'm Jonathan Jackson, and my guest on the show this week is Mrs. Michigan USA Universal winner, Stacie Zotkovich. Stacie, I want to thank you for joining me today.
Hello, and thank you for having me.
Well, thank you very much for being here. So, Stacie, can you tell me a little bit about what you do as you're Miss Michigan USA, like I said earlier? How did that come to be?
Well, it's something that I've always had in my blood and my soul, and I love inspiring people, mentoring them, and I used to do it years and years ago. And then I got married, and I thought, well, this isn't over yet because it's something of a passion of mine. So I decided to enter a pageant, and I won, and I went to nationals, and I did great at nationals, which was for Mrs. United States in 2014-15. And I just felt my job wasn't done. I felt that I was able to reach a lot more women, get my message out to everybody by kind of having a state title. And so therefore, I'm able to, get my message, change people's lives, touch their soul, and really make them realize that, wow, I didn't know I could really achieve that. So this is how I got into it, why I do it. I do get that question all the time. You know, women in their 40s are not exactly going to be into pageants. Why would you do this? Mm-hmm. Because I think it helps me reach people. And it helps me really make them take time for themselves too, which a lot of people forget.
Exactly. And you do reach people. I mean, you reach out to a lot of different individuals. We talked about students earlier in many different school districts, even here close around here in this area.
Absolutely.
And you help inspire them. Can you tell me a little bit about what that's like?
Sure. So I've been going into some schools, whether it's elementary school, middle, or high school. And for the elementary, I kind of do a little bit of tailoring because they don't need to hear what maybe I tell the middle school or the high schools. So I talk to them about what a good friend is. Bullying is out there. They're all familiar with it. But if we take a step back and really think why the bullying happens, we look at what a good friend is. Right. And I give examples, and I even created this poem, and it's called I Have a Choice. And I won't say the whole poem, but I give them all a piece of paper, and it says, I have a choice to wake up in the morning and be in a good or bad mood. I have a choice. And if they do something wrong, they have a choice to make it right and learn from it. If they are mean to somebody, they have a choice to say, hey, I'm sorry. So it's all about getting them when they're young and having them realize that everybody has feelings, and let's protect each other, let's be friends with each other, and it really seems to get through to them in ways that they can. For the older middle school and high school, I talk to them, everybody doesn't have to be perfect.
Sure, yeah.
I'm not perfect, you're not perfect.
No, definitely not.
I don't want to be with somebody who is perfect just because that is hard to live up to, and if I make a mistake, please forgive me. And the same goes, it's just a two-way street. And the body image for women, for men, for girls.
Especially now in the summertime when it seems to be throwing it in your face all the time.
Exactly.
Wherever you go, you see kids just worried about how they look for their summer beach body or everything like that. But
right. And there has to be different styles, different types, different hair colors.
Exactly.
If we were all the same, help us now, because it would be very boring out there.
It would. No.
So we just have to really learn to take each other for what we are, who we are. I have my weird things that maybe I do that would be weird to you, and you may have some things that I'm like, Jonathan, you're going to drive me crazy. But you accept it, and that's what makes everybody more happy, and you kind of get to learn to be more accepting of people, I think.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But as Miss Michigan, too, you are looked up to by many people in the community, and you do a lot of things within the community. Now, you work well with closely with Suzanne Levine, who we know from Greater West Bloomfield Chamber of Commerce.
And I am a board member
as
well. Mm-hmm. Great chamber.
Yes, very great. We love talking to them. And you said you're getting an award tomorrow. Can you tell me a bit about that award?
I am excited that I was nominated and won the 2016 Outstanding Citizen Award, and I will be receiving that award tomorrow at Edgewood Country Club, who is also a sponsor of mine, to go to nationals. But I'm very excited to be nominated, and there was a couple of people, DMC here on Valley Sinai Hospital, where I work, Karen Fordham nominated me, as well as Clint Kesto from our state representative. So it's definitely I do things because I want to, not to get anything in return, and to have them notice, I think is really admirable, and I appreciate them for nominating me.
Well, thank you again, Stacie, for being here.
Thank you.
Appreciate you for coming by. Once again, everyone, Stacie Zotkovich, Mrs. Michigan USA Universal 2016, and I hope you'll see much more of her, hopefully, in the future.
I hope so. Thank you. Thanks for your time.
No problem. Thanks for watching a segment of The Splash. To catch the entire show or other segments, watch us on Comcast Channel 15 or AT&T Channel 99. Or look us up online at thesplash.tv and listen to us on WBLD 89.3 The Lakes FM.